Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that a part of me, once he started to sexually abuse me, I didn't know who to go to. Because for me, I was thinking, no one's going to believe me. Who's going to believe that this pastor is doing this when he is over this 1,000+ congregation? Like, why would he risk everything on me? And that's something, it was a burden, but also a belief that I just didn't think that anyone would ever take what I was saying
And he
serious.
knew that it was likely nobody would believe you because he counseled your mom, so he knew about your family, the family dynamics, what she already allowed in the home, and he took advantage of that, it sounds like.
Right, I know. Wow, what an awakening. Oh, so grooming is not just about abuse. It's about control, silence, and stealing someone's voice.
Yeah.
That's huge, and that's what I hope to do with this podcast is give you back your voice. And I named it In Her Words because I want women and men to come on the show and talk about what happened to them in their words. So all I can do is share with you what happened to me right in my words. But there are a lot of people who feel voiceless, and you feel maybe like I did, that no one is going to believe you. And I understand that. That's daunting. But I think based on what I've experienced now that I've come out and I've come forward with it, it doesn't really matter so much. You know what I mean? Like everyone's gonna have their own opinion about it, or their own belief.
Sure.
But for me, I found freedom in releasing that secret. And I had to go to my family and friends first, and even our pastors. And I just want to note that for me, it was kind of pretty incredible because when I made up my mind that this is what I was supposed to do, I thought, okay, I need to go to my family and friends and tell them. I'm going to go to my pastors and tell them. And then I'm going to go to my counselor, and I went to her and we discussed it. And I talk about this on one of my tapings. But one thing that was really healing for me is the church that I go to. When I went to the pastors there and I said, look, I am just letting you know what I feel like God is calling me to do. I'm not, and I didn't mean this to be sassy, but I just said, I'm not asking for permission. What I'm asking for is prayer.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if I was going to get some pushback.
Right.
Because, again, these are pastors. And I didn't know if they were going to be like, holy smokes, keep us out of this. Like, don't say our name. And I just said, it's not for permission. It's for prayer. And I tell you what, I've got so much support. And they were like, look, we talked to the head pastor and we fully support you. And we don't know if you want to say the name of that pastor or not, but either way you go with this, we're here for you.
Yeah, that's great.
That was amazing.
That is amazing.
Right? And to me, just that brought so much healing to me. And I've decided not to share the name for my own personal reasons, and that hasn't been important. But so now I hope you understand a little bit about grooming, and she's given some great examples on what to watch for. So now I wanted to talk